Our Rose Whisper Sew Along is like a circus. Take a look at our block that we're making. It's called the Flying X. Can't you just see that? It looks like a trapeze. It's got a lot of motion in it. Beautiful colors, but an odd name, huh? The Flying X. But you have all of the skills already, so you'll be a whiz at making this one. So in the middle, it looks like a pinwheel, but we actually make it a quarter at a time. So it's hard to see the pinwheel until you put it all together. But this is a lime. This is not green. This is lime with a beautiful rose fence around it. There's 4 blocks here, 4 of these, and then around the outside edges on the points, then you have 4 more of that same rose brick with a background. So it's a total of 8, and then you just have the 4 corners, beautiful bouquets of flowers. You could fussy cut them if you want, and then you've got also 4 of the background, all 3.5 inches. So whenever you set it up, this is what you need. We're back to those 4-inch by 8-inch pieces. We've got one with the rose and the background right sides together, and then that beautiful lime with the rose right sides together. In addition, we've got 4 3.5-inch background and 4 3.5-inch of the roses. It's just beautiful. Easy, only need 1 ruler again. These are the 2 sets. We've been doing this on the several blocks before this. Right sides together, lines down the middle at 4.5 inches, and then the diagonal lines and the stitching on both sides. So I can just go ahead and I'll just cut one for you quickly, because hopefully you've been keeping up and you know how to do all of these. This is good. There's only one more that has the half square triangles, and then we're going to challenge you with a new technique. So keep up with us. Okay, now remember, this is a 3.5-inch half square triangle, so I put the tape along underneath the dashed line at 3.5. The dashed line at 3.5 goes right on the stitching line, and there is so little to trim away that boy, you have to be careful. Make sure you do it nice and straight, and then turn and just trim off those little corners at an angle. I bet you can tell me what to do now. Set the seam, open and press toward the dark. You got it. Okay, so here is this one, and then the green is exactly the same. You're going to get 4 right there. Now let's just go ahead, get this one. You're going to be surprised how it all ends together. Let me see. Turn this around and I'll just cut one. And we're going to open it up. I'll show you what it looks like with the lime in it. We'll take these 2. You're going to take this one like this, and then we need to have 1 corner there and 1 background. And can you believe you make 4 exactly alike? Isn't that good? You just make 4, and this is what they look like right here. And they are the same. You just sew down the seams, down, across, and good old swirling on the back. Just what we've been doing. So now I'm just going to take them, and it's going to be easy to remember your corners. 1, 2, and now you'll see that little pinwheel in the center is coming together. I always think the blocks are fun whenever you don't really know until the very end what they're going to look like. And sometimes they make a secondary pattern too. Now you've got the pinwheel right in the middle. And so again, when you go down and across, right in this very center, it is also swirled. You unsew the stitches right here, swirl to the right, down, around, and up. And you will just have a great flying X.